Greetings and welcome back to Smartwatch Tips. Say, if you're determined to be number one, how do you stay that way? Well, by constantly putting out new watches. DT No.1, also known as KK has released a brand new S10 model in this box, and we get the privilege of unboxing it for you. Whoa! And it's already on! Whoa! I love that when that happens. Nice! Look at this! This one's got a really fancy metal band. They're going with a whole different kind of clasp now. We've seen a couple of these guys already out. And the different sections, if it doesn't quite fit you, then you need to probably go see a jeweler and have them adjust the band for you. You might be able to pop these out on your own, but that one's close, but not quite just right. It's got a little cover on it. And that's a cover now, not a, screensaver. And that's one of the watch faces lighting up here already. So what about this watch? Where did it come from? Well, it came actually from No.1 directly, and you can pick it up through Gearbest. They're offering it to the public and coming in at a decent price. And check the show notes in case we have a good discount link for you. Inside of this watch, you got some basic functions. It's a little 1.3-inch fitness kind of a band with a tiny amount of memory, so it's not going to be a screaming Mimi. Got a few different watch faces in it, I believe. We've got heart rate monitoring, of course, some health functions. It can display date and time and steps and distance and all the typical stuff. You can do sleep time monitoring on it. You can set up to 5 different alarms, I believe. You've got sedentary reminders and all of that. Now, the fine print. Fine because I had to reduce it to get it to fit on the page. Here's our hardware. These are the different functions. Is that focusing? Looks like it. The overall screen, battery, general information, weights and sizes and features. Okay, in the box, we also have the charging cable, which is a 2-pin kind. Well, yeah, I still have it on. Look at that. A 2-pin type of a connector that goes on the back of the watch right here, magnetic clasp. Look, it's got a nice metal back, too. And there's your heart rate diodes. Nice, okay. And it's just dying to be touched and tested because it keeps lighting up on us. We have 3 buttons. It says start there, and I think that's menu, and this is back. They're actually written on the display, and way down at the bottom of the box, I'll be back with you. Oh, look, he really wants to go. Here's the user's manual, Smart Sport Watch user's manual in English. Oh, okay, good. There's the QR code you need to scan in order to download the Tethering App for this watch. Some more information. The step count, we just saw that. Health. Some of the screenshots of what you're going to see when you go through here. Looks like we'll be able to do messaging as well. Again, like we mentioned, we have alarms. There's some FAQs and information about updating the firmware if need be. And a warranty information from DT No.1. And then we go into different languages for the manual. Okay, you're already on, so you're anxious to get going. I'll leave the bands the way they are, but obviously you take off the protection from these if you're going to be using it. When we touch a button, we bring it back. This is the back button, so we get back to the watch face here. Looks like it's really bright too. That's nice. Where do you want to go? Let's. Do we slide? Can we? Yeah, we can slide. We have settings, but I think we'll go this way. Oh, wow, it's just, look at this. It's jumping all over the place. Okay, this is the information. It's a sports version 4.0, what it's called. You have the Find Your Phone feature if you're tethered to your phone. Vibration. I think we're in the overall settings. Well, let's play with it through the buttons. Let's try that one. There's how you reset the watch. Okay, there's that information pane. Find the phone, vibration, and reset the watch. So we're looping through a variety of things. We hit the back button, and you see that's all in the settings. Now, from here, we can loop through. You have the pedometer, and if we go in here, you have your overall step count, calories burned, distance traveled, and that loops. Then we go back, go again, and now we're into the health section. When you hit this, oh, we went through there. Okay, messaging. If you're tethered, that'll be your messages. And exercise, I imagine there's a few items in there. And then your dials. Okay, so we can actually change the dials on the phone as well. I mean, on the watch. Wow, that is really washed out, and I don't see how to make it dimmer. So there, I angle it so you can see the icon. Press it again, and now we're into a compass. Now, do we go into it this way? Yeah, and then, right away. But you normally have to do that figure 8 to get it to come in. And, maybe I should do it a little bit longer, because I always sit in the north. That means north should be pointing toward me. Well, you know what? It's not changing. It's like sitting there. It's the number that's changing. So it says I'm pointing due south. If I turn it upside down, should be... Really? That is not... no. Okay. We're not very accurate on the compass, and it doesn't seem to be the whole thing turning. It's just the orientation in the center. Wow, unless the calibration is like way off, I'm not getting decent readings. I'm sitting due north, and that should be 0, 0, and it's saying it's way over here. All right, not happy about that. Good, we're doing a review. That's compass. And then we have a stopwatch, which we can go into here. And does that start it? No, that takes us back. And that starts it. Okay. With tenths of a second accuracy. And back out of there. And then there. And now we've looped around the settings. So from here, angling it so you can see it, we had the pedometer and the heart rate, messaging, exercise. Let's go into there. Okay, here's our exercises. And now we can go running or walking, climbing. There's no GPS in this watch that I know of. Cycling. Looks like tennis, I guess, or table tennis, basketball, badminton, football, and so forth. And then it loops around all of them again. And you execute any of those, and it gives you your calories versus time. And if it's something that's like running or walking that involves the steps, the pedometer can kick in, and you can get information, including step count. And then your dials. Yes, we wanted to change the dials. So here's one of them. Here's another kind of fancy one that digital. Here's another one that's a different colorful digital. Then there's an analog watch. And then we're back to this one. So I'm going to come here to here and see if that'll select it. I don't think it did. Go into... well, whatever. Compass. Come on, get back to... No, it did. Okay. So there's that particular watch face. Yeah. Pretty nice little watch. It doesn't do a whole lot of things. It does your basic sports, has the compass built into it, and does... your basic settings and whatnot as well, pedometer information. So the tethering app for this watch is the Wear Health app, and we've reviewed this several times already. So we're not going to go through it this time, but I'll have links down below that you can go over and have a look at how the app operates with different watches, because they're all similar. You have to begin by setting up an account or logging in a third-party app, of which you have your choice of all of these, but not Google, which is interesting. But once you're logged in, then you can just do the normal things that you normally do. All right, this is the No.1 S10. It's available from Gearbest, and you can pick it up right now. Check the show notes for a link, and we'll see you again soon.